Blackpink's emotional farewell. Lisa breaks down in tears at the final concert of the Deadline World Tour. A historic 8-month journey ends in Hong Kong with heartfelt goodbyes and promises of return. On February 26, 2026, at Kai Tak Stadium in Hong Kong, Blackpink brought their monumental BLACKPINK World Tour, Deadline, to a close with what many fans are already calling one of the most emotional and legendary finales in K-pop history. The 3-night run, February 24 to 26, marked the official end of an 8-month odyssey that spanned 33 shows across 16 cities, grossed hundreds of millions of dollars, and solidified Blackpink's position as arguably the greatest girl group in the world. As the final notes of the encore faded and the lights dimmed, Lisa, always known for her fierce, unstoppable stage presence, could no longer hold back her tears. In a raw, unfiltered moment captured by thousands of phone cameras and shared instantly across the globe, Lisa openly sobbed on stage, telling the 50,000 fans in attendance, "I'm crying because I feel like this is our last show." Her voice broke as she continued, "I'm so happy to share this last energy with everyone today. Thank you so much. I'm really touched. I'm sorry to everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Thank you all for coming tonight. I love you all." The words, delivered between sobs, sent shockwaves through the Blink fandom. For many, it felt like the confirmation of a long-feared rumor. This could be Blackpink's last full group concert for the foreseeable future. The members hugged tightly on stage, tears streaming down their faces, as the crowd chanted their names and waved light sticks in a sea of pink. Jisoo, Jennie, Rosé, and Lisa stood together for what felt like an eternity, soaking in the love, the cheers, and the bittersweet reality of the moment. In the encore, they performed powerful renditions of fan-favorite tracks, including emotional ballads and high-energy anthems that had defined their career. One of the most unforgettable moments came when they sang lyrics that felt almost prophetic in the context of the night. "Even if today passes, I won't regret it. Time can't separate us. So this moment can last forever. You set my heart on fire. I hope your youth burns brightly without regret. If you're with me tonight like this, I could die right now. Forever young." The lyrics, originally from one of their earlier songs, took on new meaning as the members embraced each other, cried openly, and promised Blinks, "We'll come back someday. Blackpink will return with a world tour." Those final words, delivered with trembling voices and tear-filled eyes, ignited both heartbreak and hope in the hearts of millions watching live and through live streams. The concert ended with the four women walking off stage hand in hand, leaving behind an arena filled with fans who refused to stop cheering long after the lights went down. The Deadline World Tour, which began in July 2025 at Goyang Stadium in South Korea, was more than just a series of concerts. It was a celebration, a retrospective, and, ultimately, a farewell. Named after their upcoming mini-album, released February 27, 2026, the tour carried symbolic weight. Deadline represented both the end of an era and the pressure to deliver something unforgettable. Over 8 months, Blackpink performed in 16 cities, filling stadiums and domes, breaking attendance records, and reaffirming their status as the most successful K-pop girl group in history. The tour grossed hundreds of millions of dollars, sold millions of tickets, and drew praise for its cinematic production, live band arrangements, and deeply personal fan interactions. The Tokyo Dome leg, February 16 to 18, 2026, had already been historic, drawing 165,000 fans over 3 nights and featuring light-up campaigns across major Japanese landmarks. But Hong Kong's Kai Tak Stadium finale felt different. The atmosphere was heavier, more emotional. Fans held signs that read "Thank you for 10 years, Forever Blink," and "Please don't go." The setlist was a love letter to their career. Early hits like Whistle, Boombaya, and Playing with Fire brought back debut nostalgia. Mid-era anthems such as Kill This Love, How You Like That, and Lovesick Girls showcased their growth, and newer songs like Pink Venom, Shut Down, and Jump reminded everyone of their current dominance. Solo stages were expanded. Each member performed 2 to 3 solo songs, a significant increase from previous tours. Jisoo's elegant vocals, Jennie's fierce rap, Rosé's soulful ballads, and Lisa's explosive dance breaks were met with deafening cheers. Lisa's breakdown during the encore became the defining image of the finale. Known for her unbreakable energy and confident smirk, seeing her cry openly was a rare and deeply moving sight. She apologized repeatedly, "I'm sorry" to everyone, while wiping tears and laughing through sobs. The other members gathered around her, hugging tightly, as the crowd chanted "Lisa, we love you," and "Blackpink forever." It was a moment of raw vulnerability that contrasted sharply with their usual polished, powerful image. Many fans later said it felt like they were witnessing the end of an era. The concert also featured several firsts and surprises. Blackpink performed more solo songs than ever before. Each member had at least 2 solo stages. And some had 3. This was a direct reflection of their solo successes in 2024 to 2025. Rosé's Grammy-nominated APT, with Bruno Mars, Lisa's acting debut in The White Lotus and solo hits like Rockstar, Jennie's ODD Atelier releases, and Jisoo's continued acting and endorsements. The inclusion of solo material gave the show a dual feeling, both a group celebration and a showcase of 4 individual artists at the peak of their powers. As the lights dimmed and the members walked off stage for the final time, the stadium remained filled with chants, tears, and light sticks waving in unison. Many fans lingered for hours after the show, unwilling to accept that it was truly over. Social media exploded with footage, fan cams, and emotional testimonials. One viral clip showed Lisa crying while hugging Rose, with the caption, "They grew up together in front of us, and now they're crying together." Another fan wrote, 8 months of memories, 33 shows, 16 cities, thank you for everything, Blackpink. The end of the Deadline tour raises big questions about Blackpink's future. The group has not renewed their group contract with YG Entertainment for exclusive activities, though individual contracts remain, and all 4 members have been focusing heavily on solo careers. YG has confirmed Deadline, the mini-album, will drop on February 27, 2026, just one day after the tour ends, but there has been no official word on when, or if, they will tour as a full group again. The emotional speeches in Hong Kong, especially Lisa's tearful "will come back someday," left fans hopeful yet heartbroken. Blackpink has spent the last decade redefining what a girl group can achieve. They were the first K-pop girl group to headline Coachella. The first to top the Billboard 200, the first to surpass 90 million YouTube subscribers, and now, potentially, the first to step back at their peak. Their influence extends far beyond music, fashion, beauty, philanthropy, and cultural diplomacy. They have inspired millions, broken barriers, and changed the global perception of K-pop. For Blinks, the end of the Deadline tour is bittersweet. It was 8 months of magic, tears, laughter, record-breaking crowds, and unbreakable bonds. As Lisa said through her tears, "I love you all." And the world loves Blackpink back. The music may pause, but the legacy will burn forever.